So our office has two main goals. One is to help commercialize the research that's developed within the university, and the other one, which is why we're here today at Research Expo, is to connect the university and their expertise with some of the outside organizations. The big advantage of an event like this is it brings together people from across the university, different faculties. They may not know what's going on with other partners and other faculty members here at the university. It brings together outside organizations and whatnot. They can come in and see all the expertise here. I've heard a lot of good feedback from people this year, especially just they're always amazed with the breadth of expertise and knowledge that is here at St. Mary's. So it's very easy to connect with us. I'd recommend reaching out to somebody in my office, the Office of Innovation and Community Engagement. Contact me. We're easily available on the web. You can reach out to us at any point, and we can start the conversation. A nice thing too is St. Mary's is part of what's called the Springboard Network, which is a collection of all the tech transfer offices available in Atlantic Canada. So if somebody comes in and reaches out to me, and we might not have that expertise that they're looking for, we can tap into the Springboard Network and put them in touch with the expertise that might be available at another university. Overall, Research Expo this year went really well. The 5-minute talk seemed to be a hit. Everybody gets a snapshot of what people are working on without going into a whole lot of detail. Again, it's always challenging to condense some of the academic knowledge into a 5-minute snippet, but the faculty are definitely up to the challenge. We provide them with a little bit of training beforehand, and the end result is usually very, very good. And then they use these talks to for different opportunities that might arise. If they have the opportunity to speak to somebody very briefly, through doing these talks, they've already been able to condense the work that they're doing in a soundbite that they can in turn project relatively quickly.
Well, I take out of it, it's really nice to be able to be here and to see what else is going on at St. Mary's. I mean, we see virtual reality, we see data analysis, we look at the different uses of technology to capture images and then to analyze it. And so it's really great from my point of view to see, to me, I'm finding, okay, well, maybe I could collaborate with that person for this project, or this person for that project. And so it was a very happenstance that we were introduced to Dr. Brosseau to initiate the collaboration that we have. And for me, this really opens my eyes to see what other collaborators could I find in my own backyard. Because when you find somebody in your own backyard, you're able to do something very quickly and make very effective progress. You're able to work really closely together and have research meetings. And for us, that means that we can get our products out there faster. But on the flip side, as people graduate from St. Mary's, that means there's workforce for us that we could potentially look at bringing those to MedMira to hire and to have them as part of our team.
So the Research Expo is actually one of my most favorite events of the year because it's one of the events where I actually get to interact with other people in fields that are not chemistry, and so people who work in computing science, engineering, the arts, linguistics, and so it's a great opportunity to come together and talk about what we're doing and why it matters. And I think for the students who are here talking about their research, it gives them an appreciation of how important it is to be able to tell their story in a way that's very accessible. So yes, you may do science that's very specialized and in a very niche area, but if you can't communicate it to the person at the next table, then what's the impact going to be really? And it's also great to be able to talk one-on-one with people who are in the industry, so NSERC representatives, people from InnovaCore, so all of those opportunities, which I as a researcher don't generally get that often. It's just a nice event to bring everyone together to have these discussions.